With your White Claw.
Mango White Claw. I love the new pack.
I don't like the mango.
The lemon, tangerine, watermelon. Yeah, but the mango's my least favorite. There's 3 mangoes sitting in the fridge right now. They're the leftovers from Labor Day.
Well, if you still have them when me and Dee go to Royal Pacific, I'll take them with me.
Will I still have a White Claw when Kat and Dee go to Royal Pacific Magic 8 Ball? I shook it too much and now the bubbles are coming. Very doubtful.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it is. I've asked this Magic 8 Ball.
I know you have.
Like, life-altering decisions.
I know
and she has
have.
done me so dirty. I have asked it, like, serious shit.
I know.
And she's been like, go for it. And I'm like, all right. And it's been such a letdown. It's been so much regret.
Maybe don't trust a Magic 8 Ball.
Tragical.
Anyway, this is Melissa.
This is Kat.
We made a website and it's pretty cute and there's nothing on it. But if you want to visit it, do it. Tragicalpodcast.com.
We're a .com.
Not even a net or an org.
We're a .com now. You're welcome.
I booked tattoos for Kat's birthday, which is December 2nd. I know that's kind of far away, but it kind of has something to do with one of our episodes, and I'm like so excited.
We're really pumped about it. I've been telling everyone about it. I'm really pumped. Chug, 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 chug.
I have to get ready to perform. This is what I need. Caviar and mango White Claw. I couldn't think of what it was called.
I don't think that's a very good combination.
I also
Sounds
didn't have
absolutely
caviar. I had coquito flautas. That's the new caviar, in case you kids were wondering.
I ate a whole can of mandarin oranges.
I love it.
Because I have ants in my snacks.
Oh my god. Our house is full. There's ants everywhere. I wake up with ants in my bed. We've sprayed. I don't know what kind of ants these are.
They're not like little sugar ants. Like, they bite and they freaking hurt.
They're definitely
so
red
bad.
ants. And we can't afford, like, an exterminator like adults. So.
We also have cats, so we can't really do anything.
No, they can come and spray. Do you think
like...
my plant's dying? Look at its little tips. They're turning brown. My bad plant,
there's
Mommy.
Literally, like... Oh, no, there's a couple.
No, there's, like, 10 out of 20 of them are brown.
There's a lot more than 20 leaves on there, and you're still a better plant mom than me.
So, this week?
I thought we weren't saying this week anymore.
Oh,
this episode.
We are gathered here today.
Under the campfire. Under the campfire. I don't know why. My brain went to, like, Epcot, like...
This is like Lord of the Rings.
No. Wake up in the middle of the night thinking, I said under the campfire. Lord in the Rings.
I always crawl under the campfire.
You know, sometimes you just have to.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I miss Illuminations.
I miss it more than I love it so much.
Anyways, we are gathered here tonight around the campfire.
That's the word I was looking for. To tell you why.
Beauty and the Beast
is tragical.
I love this movie so much, but it's definitely tragical AF.
It's so good, though.
I have problems with Gaston. We're gonna get into it,
but... yeah.
Chugs more White Claw, and,
go!
The Disney Plus description.
I knew you were gonna say something.
It was poor at best. It was like, sing along with Belle and your cherished characters or something like that.
Your favorite characters or beloved characters or something like that.
What if I had never seen this movie?
What if?
Now I just have to beloved these characters that I don't know? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, don't you?
What if I had never seen this?
But you have.
What if this is the first time I had seen Beauty and the Beast?
Raise your hand if you've never seen Beauty and the Beast.
There are people out there.
No one in this room has their hand up. Whiskey has definitely seen Beauty and the Beast.
Right? That's his favorite movie. Like how cute he is. The music.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh, the opening scene. It's just so beautiful.
It is really pretty.
And, they go into Beast's story.
Yeah. He's kind of a dick.
He's a fucking asshole. Yeah. But also, okay, so the story is, let's get into it. A fucking old hag
An ugly old hag.
Okay, an ugly old hag comes to his beautiful castle in the middle of the forest or whatever.
In France.
And it steals his rose from his rose garden. Are you following me?
I'm here.
Knocks on his door and asks if she can stay the night.
Yeah.
What part of that is he saying, yeah, come on in, old lady who just stole my flower?
Right, and I also, like, I don't know, ugly old hag, I just think, like, Snow White, like, she got poisoned by an ugly old hag, so, like...
If an old lady knocked on our door right now, a raggedy old lady with a aloe plant from our front yard...
I wouldn't open the door. I don't open the door for anyone.
And she was like, here's this aloe plant that I just picked out of your garden.
It smells like B.O.
Can I sleep on your couch? What are you saying?
That I wouldn't speak because the door would be closed.
Okay, thank you. So 1 point for Beast. First of all, he's not rude. Like, you're rude, old lady.
Yeah.
But it turns out she's a witch, so...
A beautiful witch at that. It's about, like, hospitality and being a good person.
I'm a good person. I would not let that person into my
literally
house.
Same. Yikes.
Even if I had a castle and I could, like, put her off in a corner somewhere and, like, have guards watch her or something. I don't know, but...
Especially in a castle. You have your good silverware.
She's gonna steal your silverware.
Yeah. She already stole a rose. What else could she steal?
She's gonna steal your silverware and your horse and your roses.
He had a dog. There was a dog.
Just steal the dog. I also have another question.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, he's the prince of what?
France.
And no one notices.
Okay, so my
There's
thing on this...
There's no king, no queen. I have so many questions.
In the live action, they kind of delve into it more because they say that, like, in his curse, everyone in the town also were cursed.
Forgets that they have a monarchy?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm glad we cleared that up. Like,
but yeah, they don't really talk about it in this one.
I'm sorry. It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
Where are the king and the queen? Are they dead?
I'm assuming so.
If so, there should be, like, what are they called? A steward.
Well, he's like 19. 18, 19.
So he shouldn't be the prince anymore then. He should be the king. If his parents are dead.
Oh, maybe he's like 17 and he has to wait to come of age.
This
I get what
movie,
you're saying.
I have lots of problems right off the bat. Lots of key issues here I have questions about.
See, in the beginning of all of this, I was the one that read too much into everything. And now
I've always felt this way since I was a babe of 5. I was like, where are the king and queen? Why don't the townspeople notice he's missing? Why would he let that filthy old hag into his house? Oh, what is he the prince of? Why is that castle in the middle of nowhere?
Maybe they just disappeared because they didn't actually have a monarchy anymore, so they just kind of like, what is it, dissolved?
I effing suppose, but they describe the prince as spoiled, selfish, unkind, and me as well.
Yeah.
So the ugly old hag is actually a beautiful witch and casts a spell on the castle and turns all the angels into gargoyles, which honestly is an upgrade. That is an upgrade. I'd rather have gargoyles on my castle than angels.
Yeah, they were pretty fucking cool looking.
Yeah, that's a bad castle, man.
Yeah,
it looks sick AF. Yeah, and then casts an enchantment, and so all the people become stuff, and the prince becomes the beast.
He's as ugly on the outside as he is on the inside.
He's pretty fine on the inside, but it's fine.
He gets better. It's fine.
On to Belle.
Yeah.
In a little town.
It's a quiet village. I think Belle is hands down the prettiest princess.
She has the weirdest shaped head.
No.
And we do not stand a low pony in any facet.
I literally love Belle. I think she is the prettiest princess. First of all, she has the coolest dresses in the whole movie. All of her outfits, spot on, perfect. She looks good in every color. Like, she's a queen of all the seasons. We stand Princess Belle.
The butt hair, though. I can't take the butt hair.
Listen,
I don't like it.
She pulls it off.
No, she doesn't. Also, who is she calling them little?
Insults all of them and then is like literally insulted that they don't like her.
The first words out of her mouth, she's like, you little fucking town people doing your same shit. That's her whole song.
Yeah. And then hers is just like, I like to read. Which makes me weird.
Dude, half those people probably can't read. Do you know that?
No,
literally.
literally.
I'm just assuming.
No, yeah.
When do you think this is?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so...
they have carts. They don't have any cars or electricity.
There's, like, steam power happening. Though.
Yeah. And, like, candles for lights.
When was steam power, do you think? When did, like, trains start happening?
I don't know.
1800s? Oh, I was thinking, like, I'm gonna go...
Am I very off?
I'm gonna go 1690.
Steam
1690 is
The
my
first
guess.
thing that came up was something about a giraffe,
I'm
but
scared.
I lost it. I don't know what it was.
Steam-powered giraffes.
Wait, what did you say?
1690.
1698.
Oh my!
You're getting good at this.
I am a historian. Excuse me.
I was so far off.
I love me right now.
Yeah.
I'm like a freaking historian. Did
I
you
mean,
hear me
I
say
don't-
1690 and I was 8 years
I wanna
off?
Go back to that giraffe thing. It's a band called Steam Powered Giraffe.
But
yeah.
she's like over her life and she's bored, and honestly she lives in a cottage in a cute little town and has like goats and chickens, and
That's kind of our dream,
I
if we're being
actually
honest.
don't understand what Belle is complaining about.
And all I do is read, so perfect.
I would just feed the chickens and you would just read.
I love it. Why aren't we doing that right now?
Belle, get over it, sis. People are dying.
Belle?
Oh, no.
Is Kim Kardashian.
People
Kim
are
Kardashian.
dying, Belle. Belle, people are dying. I will say one thing. Great brows. Great eyebrows.
Yeah.
Brows on fleek. We just gotta fix that little low pony. We gotta get her into an updo, which we do later, so it's fine.
True. Also, can we talk about this whole town? They're all fucking gossips. I mean, I guess there's not anything else to do, but this whole song, not only is she just like, these townspeople are boring and lonely, but like, all these townspeople do this entire 3-minute song is talk shit about one girl. Y'all ain't
Sounds
got
like fun.
nothing better to do.
She doesn't want to be there.
And they don't want her there.
Exactly. That's their daily routine. They do this song every day.
Oh, God. Could you
And
imagine?
the sheep run through the town square.
They got free of the guy. He chases after them. And then I just love that while the sheep are running up, the lady washing her clothes in the fountain in the middle of the town square gets upset that the sheep are there.
Listen, clean water is hard to find in 1690.
Clearly in the town fucking square fountain, you can just do your laundry.
Just do your laundry there.
I'm
Get
gonna
some
go.
soap.
I'm gonna go to Winter Garden Village.
The
Do
lake in
my-
our backyard. Just let me
Seem
scrub
more public
this
than that.
stain out. Oh no.
Can we talk about how hot the bimbets are too, though?
Who's looking at Belle when the bimbets are there?
And
Also,
all three of them.
when were they coined the bimbets, and why are they the bimbets? And can we reestablish a name for them?
Yeah, that is very sexist.
We don't know if they're bimbos. Okay, they're kind of bimbos,
But like, so.
you can be a bimbo in
Dinah
1690. It's fine.
But like, also, like that is so like sexist. Like, to just like call them the bimbets. Like,
Let's rename them.
Okay.
Okay, there's Sara. One of them is Sara with an H, for sure.
And
We have
Sarah
to go
without an H.
Yes. What's something French?
Margarete.
Sarah, and Margarete. They're beautiful.
Yo, they're flawless. They have all 3 different hairstyles, even though they're triplets. Different dresses. They're cute.
Maybe their last name's Bimbet. No, it's
not.
I was trying to
It's
give them
not.
the benefit of the doubt.
They're also called something else, but I can't remember.
I've always known them as the Bimbets.
Yeah.
They are so stunning.
Yeah.
Who would pick a brunette over a blonde in Surrey? Team Blonde. I'm Team Bimbet all day. They like Gaston, though, so they're wrong about that. But also, do you see
Gaston
everyone
is.
else in town? So, Gaston is just disrespectful.
Yeah, he's honestly like the worst Disney character.
He's so full of himself. He's so, like, disgusting. He's so misogynistic.
The
like,
worst.
He's honestly the worst human. And his legs are smaller than his upper torso, so... Excuse me, ma'am.
The way she is going at that door.
Dinah. We're trying to talk about Gaston being sexist.
He
I would
says-
literally kick him in his nuts. And I get that he's the villain, so he's a really good villain because he's a real life villain. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Honestly.
He's not hot. He's not like Hercules or like Milo Thatcher or anything. Like, he's not even cartoon hot.
No.
He says every last inch of him is covered in hair too, but he got no beard. He needs to grow him a beard.
Honestly. Yeah, he's a big no.
I'm sorry about it. Everybody stands Gaston, but I sure do not. He's not even close to being one of my favorite villains. Hate him. And he trashes her father.
Yeah, he talks shit about her freaking dad. And he's
But
like,
it-
I want to marry you, but also your dad's fucking crazy.
He's like talking shit about her dad and like, oh, your dad's a cuckoo bananas crazy person. Verbatim from the movie. Exact line.
Direct quote.
And then the cottage blows up. It's perfect timing.
He's just a little chicken nugget.
He's so adorable.
I freaking love Maurice.
I have a question. Why is his beard or his mustache brown and his hair white? I wish somebody would remaster this movie and make his mustache also white.
We'll get right on that for you.
Okay, great.
Walt Disney, we have a favor to call in.
I cannot stand it.
The Tragical podcast.
I cannot stand it.
Yeah, and then Bella's like, hey, Dad, am I a fucking weirdo? Also a direct quote.
Verbatim.
And Maurice is like, fuck no, bitch, we're fine. What do you mean?
We're great.
He's got these weird-ass goggles on. He's underneath his weird-ass invention.
His mustache is brown and his hair is white. And then he's talking about going to the fair and demonstrating his chopping machine. And it actually works this time. And Belle's like, oh, thank God. The chickens are starving. Like, no money.
Our goats, you can see their ribs.
Oh, no. So he goes to the fair and Belle stays behind. And God, their horse is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, Philippe?
He's so cute.
Oh, why is he the best horse?
He kind of is.
I love him.
Where Philippe stands in this house.
Why am I obsessed with movie horses?
I don't know. Just Disney
Even
ones.
like Max, I was like, I love that horse.
Because you know who you don't like?
Spirit. Kat was showing me on TikTok, people are like sexually attracted to Spirit. What is wrong with you people? Seek help.
That's like Kovu's hot, and he's like a cartoon lion. I just lost all respect for my sister.
Oh no. Spirit, the fucking cartoon horse is not attractive.
I don't think so.
I would hope not.
Kovu?
Okay, we're done. I can't anymore.
Moving on.
I can't talk about this horse anymore.
Philippe is not sexy, he's just cool.
Anyway, so Maurice gets his horse, Philippe, and straps on the carriage to go to the fair.
Not like a cart.
And then they are going to the fair, and there's a fork in the road. And Philippe is like, bitch, we're going this way. And Maurice is like, I think we should go this way. And Philippe is like, nah, bro, we have to go this way. And Maurice is like, no, this way. And like yanks him in the direction. And they get viciously attacked by wolves.
Totally fine.
So you should listen to your horse next time.
I think so.
Philippe is clearly smarter. He has a better sense of direction. He has a gorgeous mane.
It matches his mustache.
He's super cool. His mustache matches his hair. And Maurice was wrong. Just wrong.
Correct.
Philippe runs away. He knows he can't help him, so he goes to find help. We'll go with that. He's still a good horse.
He's very smart.
And then Maurice gets away and finds the castle.
Yeah, he's like wandering around in the rain and he just happens upon this giant castle that no one knows is there.
It's so crazy.
Amazing.
And he knocks on the door of this castle. It's just open.
Yeah. Of course it is.
Just walk right in.
Yeah. So wouldn't you do that? Also, how big do you think the grounds are? Like, how long do you think he had to walk getting from, like, the gate to, like, the door?
Is this
like
legitimate? You really care?
Well, I'm just curious.
Maybe 17 seconds? I don't think it's that much.
So specific.
I mean, 20 seemed too long and 15 seemed too short, so I went with 17.
I mean, like, when you see, like castles in, like, movies and stuff, because I've never seen one, like, in real life.
We see Cinderella's castle all the time. We've seen Sleeping Beauty's castle. Hello.
Okay, I mean, like...
Those are real.
Real castles.
How dare you.
Anyway. Like, when you're driving in a car, sometimes it takes, like, minutes. So, like, I'm curious as to, like, how long he was, like, walking, like, looking up at this fucking cat. It doesn't matter.
I just liked watching you ramble about it.
We're gonna move on.
So, I can't handle a sad old man, though.
No, I really wanted to help him.
It hurts my soul so much.
He's such a chicken nugget. Little chicken nugget.
Lumiere and Cogsworth just happen to be in the foyer.
Just arguing, as they do. Right. You know, they're just, like, waiting for someone to come into the castle.
They just wait there they've been waiting
10
there
years.
for 10 years. Just,
in that spot.
Please, somebody come into the castle.
What do you think they do all day? I mean, we know Lumiere...
I was going to say Lumiere and
Plucks
Fifi
Fifi's
begin
feathers,
it.
but...
I don't know how that works, but they have been having a gay old time.
Yeah, man.
And Cogsworth, I'm sure, snips at people and bosses them around.
He's a narc.
He is a narc.
He's a snitch, bro.
He would totally tell me if you had a bowl in your backpack in middle school.
Oh, God. Fuck
He'd be like,
Cogsworth.
Is that contraband in your backpack? And then
Teacher!
Yeah, no, that's Cogsworth.
Damn.
Nerd. So they greet Maurice.
Mm-hmm.
And Maurice is like poking them and stuff because he's an inventor. And
What would you do if a clock started talking to you?
I'd be like, oh, I'm tripping.
God, how much of those mushrooms did I eat on my way up that 20-minute walk up the drive? Doesn't matter.
Why can some of the things talk and some of them can't?
Because the things that can talk were humans before, whereas the things that can't were inanimate objects. And they
I'm
just
happy
stayed
you had an answer.
inanimate objects. Because my fear was that, like...
Oh, so wait, like all the forks and knives aren't actually like legit people? They're just like animated?
No, I think anything that moves now was a person. The drapes don't talk, so like the drapes were drapes.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why can't the forks and spoons all talk?
They don't have mouths. They weren't dying to give them mouths.
Wait, I have so many questions. Okay, so in like, I'm getting ahead of us, but if you've seen this movie, so it doesn't matter. In the Be Our Guest scene, like when everything, those are all people. Everything is dancing. Those are all people.
I think so. Like the dining room, but like what I'm saying is like the dining room table doesn't like move, or the chairs. So like those were like dining room table and chairs.
No, the
whereas,
chairs
like,
were bumping at some point.
I just worry about the toilet.
Okay, my question is, okay, and that like that was like a whole China set. That was like a 500-piece set. There's not 500 people working in that castle. I think it's just the ones that talk were humans, and then everything else just became animated. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what? I guess so, because
I thought that's what you were explaining to me, and then I thought you were really smart, but then it was my idea.
That's usually how it goes.
Hey, Kat.
Hey, what?
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Our sponsor.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mel, do you like cute earrings?
You know I do.
What about bucket hats?
Absolutely.
What about macrame and cute wall hangings?
Those are my favorite things.
You would absolutely love this really cute shop that I adore called Shop Sunshine Seekers. They make the most adorable handmade pom-pom earrings, Mickey bucket hats, and home decor.
That sounds so fun.
And I have a code for free shipping for our listeners.
Kat, tell me that code.
The code is going to be Tragical. You can use it when you shop at shopsunshineseekers.com for free shipping on your order. And everyone should definitely give them a follow at Shop Sunshine Seekers on Instagram.
That code for free shipping is Tragical, Tragical. Linked in the comments below.
Whoop whoop. I never had my coffee today. I just realized.
Oh my god, ever? I would have such a headache.
I drank that whole Mr. Pibb.
Oh, that's true. I love Mr. Pibb. I think it's just called Pibb Extra now. I still call it Mr. Pibb too, though.
Is it really?
I think it's just called Pibb Extra now. I don't think it's Mr. Pibb anymore.
They took his title away?
Yeah, they stripped that man of his title. Now it's just Pibb Extra.
He's just
and extra is just an X. There's no E. It's like XTRA. I could be making this up.
No, I feel like you're right, because when I ordered it, I feel like it said Pibb Extra.
Were you like, can I have a Mr. Pibb?
No, I ordered it online because I have social anxiety and I don't order things in person.
Hi, can I have a Mr. Pibb, please? And we've gone on too long. So Lumiere really, not Cogsworth, because he's a snitch.
Fucking narc.
Bring Maurice to the fireplace, and they give him tea, and Chip is like, he has a mustache, it tickles. And then Beast hears them because they're being loud AF at what is probably like a 1 a.m.
Honestly.
And he gets really mad and throws Maurice in the it's a tower? It's not a dungeon.
Correct. I wrote dungeon, and then we later find out it's a tower.
It's a prison. It's a tower prison.
I want one of those.
Let's get one.
Okay, we can put Dinah in it.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then, cutscene.
Gaston is planning a wedding for a woman who wants absolutely nothing to do with him.
So Gaston goes over to Belle's house and knocks on the door to propose to her, and the whole wedding party is waiting outside. And when he comes into her house, he's the rapiest man in the entire world.
No, 110%.
He is all over her, and she clearly wants nothing to do with him.
Yeah, no, he literally throws himself like on top of her. She's probably so freaking used to it. You think that's the first time he's ever treated her like that?
Yeah.
No.
Like, she knows what she's doing. She's like throwing tables in front of him and shit, but I would punch him in his nuts. I'm not kidding.
I literally would have laid him flat. I don't care that he eats 5 dozen eggs or however many it is every day.
Also
12
just
dozen.
very unsanitary. Belle avoids him completely and kicks him out.
And he falls in the mud.
And then she goes and feeds the chickens and the goats.
And then it's like the prettiest scene of like any Disney movie ever.
I want adventure in the great white somewhere.
You guys are missing all the dandelions flying around her right now.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
It's so freaking pretty.
It's just the buildup of the music, too, and it's just like...
No, it's literally like one of the prettiest scenes of any Disney movie, if you ask me.
Who has pink lip gloss in 1690?
I think they added that in there when they remastered this movie.
Pink lip gloss?
Yeah, because I don't think her lips were quite that pink or glossy in the original.
I don't care because it's so beautiful.
It is. She's rocking it. Let me tell you, she looks great.
So she's chilling in the field, crying about her life, which, honestly, that was pretty scary. So she has every right. Like, he literally was very abrasive.
I cry over a lot less serious things quite often. So now our cats are killing each other.
Perfect. And then Philippe returns without Papa.
Papa?
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 So Belle is like, OMG, take me to Papa. And
I don't like how you say
Philippe is like, I know the way. Let's go, because Philippe has better direction than everybody on planet Earth.
Better than me. I use
For
GPS to
real.
drive to work, and I drive there every day.
And he takes Belle to the castle, and she goes to knock, and again, door's unlocked.
It's just open.
We didn't learn our lesson from 5 hours ago, so we're just
No.
gonna go ahead and leave the door unlocked. So she, like, basically is talking to the inanimate objects. She's cool with it, and they bring her to Maurice, her papa, and he's like, how did you find me? And she's like, you should listen to the horse.
The horse is smarter than every person in our town combined.
Papa, you should really listen to the horse more often. And then, of course, Beast comes in, because, again, everyone is fucking shouting.
Yeah, like, these people, inanimate objects, I guess, these things speaking in this castle don't know inside voices.
I'm sure they need some drama in their lives, though.
They're
They probably,
living for this.
yeah, this is the best. They haven't seen anything in, like, 10 years. So she's like, you know what? Please free my papa. He's clearly sick. He's got the Rona. Let him out. And Beast is like, you would trade places with him? And she's like, yeah, that's papa. And he's like,
All right, fam.
he's like, okay. And then he doesn't even let her say goodbye to papa.
Now he throws that bitch in an enchanted, creepy, crawly
Spider cart thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Says deuces, bro.
So the creepy spider cart thing brings Maurice back to the village, and Belle becomes a prisoner in the prison tower.
Perfect.
And Lumiere is like, why don't we put her in a room? Like, she's cute.
She's cute.
Why don't we give her a room?
We'll give her a real bed.
And Beast is like, whatever, sure, do your thing. Because he feels a little bad because she didn't get to say goodbye to her papa.
So they're walking to the room that he's taking her to.
Uh-huh.
And Beast is trying to make, like, small talk.
Yeah, Lumiere is trying to coach him. Lumiere's a bad wingman, honestly.
It's so funny. He's like, so the weather today is, it's quite dark out, huh?
He's like, yeah, it's shit in this castle. Sorry, we don't use the heater.
We don't have
I'll get
one.
that going for you.
$16.99. We don't have a heater.
Yeah, let me get the coal furnace going for you. And then he's like, also, the castle is yours now, I suppose, because fuck everything, except don't go in the West Wing. And she's like, what's in there? And he's like,
I mean, I would immediately go to the West Wing.
really? In face of Beast? I'm good.
She's already faced him. He's clearly not going to kill her.
And then he's like, do you want to join me for dinner? And she's like, no, bitch. And he's like, you will join me for dinner. And she's like, all right, I'm not doing it. And then cutscene. The best musical number of the movie, even though it's about the worst human possible.
I just want to know, how come Gaston can eat 5 dozen eggs and not get salmonella, but I can eat one thing of cookie dough and everyone is like, you're gonna fucking die!
No, he would definitely die, especially in 1690.
He looked fine to me. Well, he didn't look fine, but he was alive.
There's no way. What is that? Okay, you eat 5 dozen eggs a day. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. Also, who's providing these eggs?
That's like 60 eggs times 7 days a week.
Whoa.
He eats like 2,000 eggs a week.
He's just eggs.
Bro.
That's why when he hunts, he doesn't actually eat the meat. He trades it for eggs. That pheasant he shot, eggs.
That's too many eggs.
Who has that many chickens to give him that many eggs?
You can't eat that many eggs.
No one else in the entire town has ever eaten an egg because Gaston eats all of them. They're like a delicacy.
Right.
Just like half an egg.
They have to immediately give all their eggs to Gaston. They trade eggs for a
scary.
beer at his tavern. What do you want for Christmas, Timmy? I'd like to try an egg, Mama.
No. They all have to go to Gaston or he'll kill us.
Timmy, I'm sorry, we have to give them all to Gaston. He's got to eat 1,200 a week.
I just want an egg, Mom. Poor Timmy just wants a fucking egg.
LeFou's Gaston ballad ready.
No.
The way he looks at him.
Yeah.
LeFou loves Gaston.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know why. He's a jerk.
Why is everyone in this town so upset? I think they're just scared of him.
I think he's the only attractive man in that, like, remotely attractive man in that town. Did you see Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Stanley.
No. They say it in the song.
Yeah, Tom, Dick, and Stanley.
Okay.
Do you think I just pulled Stanley out of my ass?
Did you see Tom, Dick, and Stanley? You think that Ben Beths are gonna go for that? You think Sara, and Margarete are gonna go for that? So anyway, they sing Gaston. It's a bop, but also fuck Gaston.
And then Maurice comes running in, and he's like, yo, my daughter was stolen by a beast.
He does seem a little cuckoo bananas.
Yeah.
It's not the best delivery.
I mean, no matter how he delivered it, you say that your daughter was kidnapped by a beast, no one's really gonna believe you.
I hate a sad old man.
I know.
I can't do sad old men. They throw him outside in the cold. Yeah, and then he has to walk home in the snow, and he's not properly dressed, and he's already ill, and it's really sad.
I'm gonna cry. It makes me really sad.
I can't think about it. It makes me really sad, too. Yeah, back to the castle, and Madame Wardrobe and Mrs. Potts are trying to cheer Belle up.
Do you think they're super fucking pumped to have, like, real girl time with, like, an actual woman?
She's like, so tell me about every man in your town. What are they like? Can you rank them 1 through 100? And Beast is waiting downstairs for Belle to come to dinner. And Cogsworth comes down, and he's like, yeah, so Belle, yeah, she said she's not coming. And so he's really mad, and he yells, and then he runs upstairs, and he bangs on the door, and he's like, come to dinner, and she's like, no. And he's like, well, then you can starve. And she's like, okay. So Beast goes nighty-night, because he's angry poos. And Belle, being the bad bitch she is, just walks out the door, and everyone's like, where are you going? And she's like, I'm hungry. I'm going to get dinner.
Meanwhile, Lumiere's supposed to be, like, watching for her, and him and Fifi are getting jiggy with it in the freaking curtains.
I know, right? I don't know how that works, but I'm happy for them.
You know what? Good for them.
And she's really hungry, and they are pumped. They don't get to do anything ever.
You know what they never have?
Guests. And
so,
they want her to be their guest.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, such a bop. I know every single word to this dumb song, and I don't know why.
But I feel like this was one of the movies we did watch a lot growing up. But
it's
also,
such a good movie.
It's one of those songs that is a Disney, like, staple. You know what I mean? If you go see a freaking show, like, at any of the parks, it's playing in the background somewhere. Like, it's playing in the restaurants.
But I love it. I love dinner, and I love this song. I love dinner. It's so great.
Also, I do actually love the restaurant at Magic Kingdom.
I've only eaten there once for lunch.
We did eat there once for lunch. And I ate there once for breakfast. I've eaten there a couple times for breakfast, actually. The breakfast is really, really good. They have, like, a cheese and meat plate, which I would just get cheese now. But, bro, it slaps. At least it used to. They changed the way they do it now.
You could give me American cheese on a plate, and I would be delighted.
Fuck yeah, cheese!
I just love cheese. But, yeah, Lumiere is such a good showman, and Mrs. Potts is such a hospitable lady. And...
They've been practicing this for 10 years.
Yeah. And when Cogsworth does his little dance, oh, no! Cogsworth! Let him loose. He's so cute.
Oh, man.
And she's totally stuffed. Dinner's over, and she's like, oh my gosh, Cogsworth, you seem like you know so much about this castle. Like, you should show me around. She knows how to play him.
Give me a little tour.
And he's like, oh my god, you're right. I do know everything about this castle. Let me show you around.
She knows what she's doing.
She does. She's smart.
So they're walking around, and Cogsworth is, like, kind of droning on about, like...
art.
Yeah. Shit no one cares about. And she sees the staircase to the West Wing.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I'm going to go up there. And they try and stop her. And they say something about the library. And she's like, oh, the library, I want to see that. So they're all pumped. They're like, yeah, we fucking distracted her.
Library.
They start doing the little library swag walk. And then she sneaks up the stairs to the West Wing. Which, again, I would too, so.
And then in the West Wing, it's all, like, kerfuffled because he's thrown all the furniture around and broken everything. She comes across a painting.
Sexy ass photo.
And it's ripped, so she puts the little ripped piece up. Are you freaking kidding me?
That's what he fucking
That's
looks
the
like.
beast. She already knows where she's going after this. Mm-hmm. She tries to play coy, but she knows what's up. Did you see that painting of that man?
She wants that ginger king.
I love gingers.
Yeah.
Prince Adam, 10 out of 10.
Absolutely.
5 stars.
Yes.
One of my favorite princes.
110%. That jawline.
Are you kidding me? I love him so much.
Any man that can pull off a low pony.
I mean, I like it when it's all, like, wavy and stuff.
Oh, I mean, obviously.
I don't really like the pony. I like it when it's all down and he looks like Jesus.
I want to put it in a man bun.
Oh my god, imagine Prince Adam in a man bun.
Someone draw that for us, please.
I'm sure it's out there already. Are you kidding me?
Googling
it's
it
out
right
there.
now.
But then he finds her and beats her senseless. No, I'm kidding.
Well, she's fucking with his enchanted rose.
But he does get really mad. And he starts breaking more things that are already broken, so who cares? And he's yelling at her to get out. And she runs away.
In a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Which is already very smart. Yeah. And then our friendly pack of wolves decide that they're hungry.
Those darn wolves.
I know. You know who they remind me of? That poor hungry wolf from Sword in the Stone. If he would have been in this pack of wolves, he wouldn't have been so scrawny.
You're right. He needs a pack. Maybe that's why he's so scrawny, because he's alone. No, I hate that movie even more.
No, I'm sad.
No, I'm just kidding. I love that movie.
So Belle almost gets yeeted by wolves, and then Beast just happens to come in and save her. And then he literally gets, like, the shit kicked out of him by these freaking wolves.
Yeah, they do a number on him.
Yeah, so they cut him up or claw him up, I guess. They don't really cut him. They're Edward Scissorhands.
The wolves have knives.
Just standing there on 2 legs.
Oh no. Okay, so the wolves have knives. These French wolves.
The wolves are nice.
So these French wolves have knives and they attack Beast, who gave us a podcast.
I hope someone who's never seen Beauty and the Beast listens to this.
So
and they're like, what is this movie?
No. Okay, I got.
So then they get back into the castle.
Wait, we cannot end that like that.
No, they have knives.
The wolves with knives attack Beast, but he eventually fights them off, but he's really wounded. So, oh my gosh, poor Philippe has to carry Beast back to the castle. He must weigh 4,000 pounds.
Also, this poor horse has been going back and forth between this castle and this town for like 4 days.
Philippe deserves the best vacation after this stupid movie. He's sad.
So they make it back into the castle, and Beast is literally licking his wounds, and Belle is trying to, like, help him clean them off and, like, heal him, and they start arguing, and it's kind of hot.
Adorable.
It's very coupley. She literally is like, you're a fucking asshole, and you're gonna shut the fuck up while I clean your wounds. End of story.
And then, meanwhile, Gaston, back in town, Gaston is planning to send Papa Maurice off to the loony bin, and the asylum guy is literally horrifying.
He's very scary.
Who is he? Why is he so scary?
If you think about asylums back then...
Yeah, they were rough.
Yeah.
Like, nobody had clothes.
No.
And they were just, like, in hallways.
Yeah.
Naked and crazy.
There was not anything good happening there.
That's gonna be the title of my first album.
Naked and Crazy?
Naked and Crazy.
Perfect. And then we go back to the castle.
Uh-huh.
And one of my favorite dresses of Belle's. She's in her green dress. She's freaking stunning. Looking
sporting her
gorgeous.
17-inch waist.
Yeah, God, I fucking wish. And then this is when Beast surprises her with the library. Because, you know, he gets word from some of his little cohorts that she likes the library. So he's like, hey, this is yours now, all these books. If a man gave me that many books, I would probably lose my shit.
But also, he's holding her captive, and he's like, here's every book.
Yeah, I mean, what else is she gonna do while she's there?
Not be a prisoner, and he can let her go home?
No.
Okay. The drapes in that room have to be 60 feet high.
Oh, I know. It's like 10 stories high.
What are those drapes? They must weigh at least 1,000 pounds each.
Probably more.
Are you kidding me? Because that room is probably, like 6 stories high.
I would say, yeah.
And the drapes are the whole room. And they look legit. They look like velvet or something, you know?
I'll call Prince and
How
ask.
do you launder drapes like that?
You don't. You just beat the shit out of them. You just beat the shit out of them with a broom.
1690s Febreze.
So then we have another freaking serve that Belle serves us in her pink dress with her cute little Christmas hood. Honestly, between this one and her actual Christmas dress from like the Christmas movie, these are my two favorite dresses. She looks stunning in winter wear. I just want Belle's wardrobe, I guess. It's fine.
She does have really cute clothes.
Yeah.
And he's all like, oh my god, she didn't even shudder at my paw. And I'm like, she saw that portrait. Belle already knows what's up. She stands behind the tree and she's acting all like, oh my god, do I like him? Like, Belle, girl, let's be serious. We all saw the painting.
We were all there.
Belle has beautiful almond-shaped nails.
Bro, they're like perfectly freaking shaped and stunning.
They do the manicure good, you know, the French.
Jesus.
The French manicure. So that night, Beast gets a bath.
I
He's
think
a dirty boy.
He looks really good with his curls.
He doesn't.
It's a serve? It's not,
And then
I'm sorry.
Belle finally gets an updo. Thank God.
Yeah, she gets like a little half bun.
Yeah, and he's so nervous for their little evening together. It's so cute.
They're so cute.
And then, of course,
Gold dress.
all this time.
Say your violin.
Is it bad?
Yikes. There was no difference.
I really tried.
I know you did.
Goosebumps, though, am I right?
No, literally, it makes me emo every single time.
It's so beautiful.
Like, he's in his little blue tux. She's in her freaking stunning gold dress with her half up, half down updo.
Beautiful.
Mrs. Freaking Potts is... Angela Lansbury could sing me into a stupor. A queen.
I hope she does.
That's how I want to go. Angela, call me.
Angela, sing me to sleep. When they begin to dance, she moves that paw right where she wants it. She's like, take my 15-inch waist, please.
His paw could span her waist probably 4 times.
He could easily crush her with no problem.
Just with his pinky and his thumb. Honestly.
Anyway, that's a horror movie for another day.
Let's see it happen.
I'd love to. It'd be cute. Then they go out to the balcony and they're being really cute.
They have a little mom.
And he's like, are you happy being a prisoner? And she's like, no. I mean, yes, but also I miss Papa and I want to make sure Papa is okay. And he's like, cool, well, let me show you something. And it's a magical mirror that can show her whatever she wants.
I have a question with this.
Mm-hmm.
Was the magic mirror part of the curse? Was it like he could see anything that he can't have now, or like do you think he just already had that?
Yeah, just a rich boy toy. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the mirror.
Like, I kind of see it as, like, either he already had it, which is doubtful, or, like, she gave it to him as, like, you could literally ask to see anything in the world, and you can't have it or attain it because...
That could be it.
Beast.
Torture? Yeah, kind of like torture. Like, oh, you could have all these things, but since you were rude to me, you're a beast now?
Yeah.
What if he was just like, show me naked ladies?
That's what I would be doing.
Are.
Oh, yes.
And cat. Men and cat.
Just kidding.
I mean, I wonder what he actually would even look at.
Show me Belle changing. He's had it this whole time.
He totally did. I'm sorry.
He said, yep.
What if it had what if it had like a browser and she saw it? Like, oh my god, be it.
Why are you looking at my room?
My
recent searches.
Why is your
Belle's room?
Why is your recent search history in my room? What are you looking at? So she sees Papa and she sees that they're about to throw him in the asylum and that he's sick and whatnot. And she's like, oh my gosh, I have to save him. And he's like, go to him because he loves her and he wants her to go save her Papa. So she gets on her horse and she goes to save Papa. And Chip hides in her bag.
So they're taking away Papa, right? Like they're gonna yeet that man into the asylum.
Uh-huh.
These town people have nothing better to do with their time than go watch this poor, sad old man, whether he's in need of an asylum or mental health help at that time. You have nothing better to do than stand outside of their house and watch that poor man get taken away.
It's been a really big week for this town. The sheep got out on Monday. Wednesday, they threw an old man into an asylum. It's been a big week. I'm just saying.
Like, go home.
Quiet village my ass, alright.
Yeah, it seems like there's a fucking lot going on.
Seems pretty crazy. So then Belle is like, no, he's not crazy. There's really a beast and I can show you him on this magic mirror that the beast gave me. Gaston snatches the mirror like a jerk and is like, oh, we have to kill this guy. Beasts are dangerous.
I think in reality they would burn Belle at the stake because
she's a witch.
A witch.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
oh no, absolutely.
She would have been either thrown in the water with something tied to her foot, or she would have been burned at the stake.
I think this town is more of a burned at the stake kind of town.
Yeah, she would have been burned at the stake.
Yeah, she has a magical mirror, and she's talking about a beast. She's getting burnt at the stake. But
Absolutely.
instead, they grab their torches and pitchforks, and they go to storm the castle.
And in the song is one of my personal favorite lines from the whole movie, which is quite perfect. They say, "We don't like what we don't understand. In fact, it scares us."
Yeah.
Which I would like to say humans have outgrown, but in fact, I feel like it's only gotten worse.
Yeah, it's just
only gotten worse.
Like, so they throw Belle and Papa in their own basement, and luckily Chip the stowaway gets the good old wood chipper invention and breaks them out.
Perfect.
So they are hot on the trail of the townspeople going to storm Beast Castle. Which, why is it called Beast Castle? They should call it, like, Prince Adam's Castle.
I know. Do you know that I'm thinking, like, why did he never say, like, hey, my name isn't actually Beast? Like, I have
Maybe he liked it. Maybe it's, like, a cute nickname. I'm Beast.
Yeah, he never, like, corrected her. Everyone else in the castle just calls him Master. So, like, we genuinely don't really know his name.
I'm sure afterwards he's like, by the way, my name is Adam.
No, he said, but you can still call me Beast. Only in bed. Only in private.
No. So, the townspeople go to fight Beast, and the castle inhabitants are savages.
Yeah, they're led by Madame Wardrobe, by the way.
They are, like, pouring hot water on them and stabbing them with scissors.
They're, like, showing all the humans running out of the castle because they're getting their asses kicked by inanimate objects. And as they're running out, there's this dude on this staircase who's, like, stuck in a chair, and he's, like, dead.
He's not moving.
The man is dead.
He's a chair around his neck, and he's not moving.
Do you think that was a chair that came to life, and it's strangling him, or do you think it's just a normalized chair?
What if a chair that was alive took a chair that wasn't alive and hit him over the head? But
I'm gonna go with that. I like that too.
Okay, great. So Gaston goes, I don't know, upstairs. I don't know what to call it. To find Beast.
Up to the West Wing.
The West Wing. And Gaston goes to hit him, and it's actually a gargoyle. What an idiot. He hits a gargoyle.
He's so illiterate.
Stupid. He thought it was Beast, and it was a gargoyle. What an idiot.
Estúpida.
But then they tussle. Beast is obviously like a million times bigger and holds him over the rooftop. But then he decides not to kill him because he secretly has a good soul.
He's good heart.
And then Belle runs into his arms. But wait, Gaston stabs him in the back.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking rude. I mean, we don't expect anything else.
Saved your life, essentially.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna just stab him.
They fear what they don't know.
Literally, Beast just like kind of shoves his shoulder a little bit and flings Gaston off the building. So,
but Beast is fucking bleeding, you guys.
Oh my god, Beast is he's gushing blood.
It's quite a bit of blood.
He is like
no, it was literally a lot of blood. I literally was like, okay, wait.
But yeah, I mean, Gaston basically killed himself, so we don't feel bad.
No,
I mean he could have lived, falling 19 stories to the ground. We don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. They don't really say. So.
He might have landed in some snow.
Yeah, he landed in snow. He's good. He's back in the village. He's drinking his ale.
He's great.
LeFou is singing to him.
He's nursing him back to health.
And then Belle is really sad that
Beast
is about to die.
She's literally telling him, like, you're not dying, you're fine. And he's bleeding out on his castle.
She's in denial.
He's just bleeding everywhere.
Then,
you're fine.
And he's, like, holding on to his last breath, and she says, I love you. And it breaks the curse. And the magical music plays. And all I can think of is that meme.
That meme!
Oh my gosh, we'll have to post it. But it's like the funniest meme ever. I don't know why, but...
I think about it probably twice a day. Like, genuinely.
Because he literally changes right before her eyes into a human and, like, sparks fly out of his feet and stuff. I don't know why light comes out of his feet. It literally is so weird to me every time. But anyway, he becomes Prince Adam, and there's, like, a meme, and it's Belle saying, Beast, is that you? And he's like... What the fuck?
I've been practicing that. There were
fireworks and everything. Prince Adam is a ginger king. He can absolutely call me any day. Goodbye, good night. I love him so much. And then they smooch. All the gargoyles turn back to angels, and that's stupid. I wish there was like a reset button where he could be like, actually, I like the gargoyles. Where do you think the witch is? Do you think she like felt it that he broke the curse?
I don't know. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Maybe.
Do you think she just did that and left? Do you think she's done that to like thousands of people all over the world?
There's no more monarchies anymore because they're
she just knocking on rich people's doors and trying to give them their own stuff to stay the night. No, bitch. You cannot come in here.
I guess my thing was like, okay, so all the inanimate objects become their previous person. And did they age? Like, was time frozen? Because I didn't really think about it until Chip. Because Chip is like, what?
4.
4?
I don't think they aged. I think they all stayed the same age for like 10 years. Also, why is Mrs. Potts 70 and why is Chip 4? I don't think that's allowed.
Also, back in that time, did people really live to be 65?
No, Mrs. Potts is like, they're all ancient. I mean...
Maybe she just prematurely grayed because of all the freaking trauma she went through.
Is the end of their wedding? I don't know.
No,
just a party. Dancing. Just a fuck yeah, we're humans again party.
It's just everyone watching Belle and Beast dance. It's not even a party. It's just them watching them dance again.
What?
They said, go put
That's your fucking... not a good party, you're right.
Go put your coat back on. Now that he's probably still bleeding everywhere.
I know.
He's leaving a trail of blood.
I hope Maurice is happy he's a castle now. That's pretty cool. He can tinker with a lot of stuff. He's got tons of tinker space now.
Beast broke everything in the West Wing.
He's got that West Wing to... He's gonna... Chip gains that shit. He's got demo day.
DIY everything.
Ready to go.
Shiplap everywhere.
But yeah, and then the end credits is Tale as Old as Time, but it's sung by Celine. Okay, so the guy in the song with her, we looked him up.
We didn't know who it was.
I was like, oh, his voice is lovely. I wonder who it is. And his name is Peebo. Peebo Bryson. Honestly, Peebo, you got a voice there, fella.
Also, can we talk about how nothing will ever, like, top how
the 90s
movies ended with,
it was superior.
Like, yeah, these incredible versions of, like, a popular song in the movie.
Oh, he's kicking.
Oh, okay. How old is he?
Well, he doesn't have an end, so
okay.
He's 69. Peebo.
Peebo.
Hey, Peebo. Oh my god, I don't even know what to rate this movie. 100 out of 100. Do you want to go first?
I think we're going to be very shocked by this, I'm sure. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh my god! What?
I'm going to put it... I know, I have so many. I'm going to put it under Princess and the Frog and above Hunchback, so it's at number 3 for me.
I am giving Beauty and the Beast a 9 out of 10. I just love Beast so much.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
But I don't stand Belle, except for her eyebrows. And Gaston really pisses me off. That's the only reason I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
I feel that.
So mine is going above Cinderella, because Cinderella's one of my favorite princesses, but she's definitely not my very favorite, and also just Beast. Like, Prince Adam, the end. And then right below Monsters, Inc., because Mike and Sully are just the tits.
They're the best.
So, it was really hard. At first I put it between Princess and the Frog and then Monsters, Inc., but I was like, no, I really love Monsters, Inc. I've seen Monsters, Inc. so many times.
I had mine under Hunchback, and then I put it over Hunchback.
So it's officially...
Halloween!
It's spooky season.
I'm gonna pick something that I've never seen.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen Frankenweenie.
Oh my gosh, Frankenweenie is the creepiest movie.
How have I never seen a Tim Burton movie?
It's honestly so creepy. I've seen it a couple times.
I'm excited.
It's tragical.
I'm pumped. You know how much I freaking love Tim Burton. Anything by him I freaking love.
Oh man. I can't wait.
I'm so
There's so
excited.
much I want to tell you right now.
No, don't tell me anything.
Okay, well, visit our website. No, I'm kidding.
No, do it. Tell us how you like it. Tell us what you want us to add.
Okay, I want to set up our Patreon, but I want to make sure that you guys get presents for signing up for Patreon. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're going to have additional content on our Patreon, but I want to make sure that if you subscribe to our Patreon, that you get a toy. Yeah, so the social medias, subscribe to this podcast. If you haven't already, tell your friends, leave a review. Reviews are seriously so helpful.
Please.
Just write like, love it. You don't have to be like, you don't have to give detail or anything.
You can just write like a heart. Perfect.
Just a heart emoji.
Pick a color.
5 stars. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
These opinions are our own and are in no way associated with the film or the film's production company.
The cover art for Tragical Podcast was created by Johnny the Alchemist on Instagram.
Give him a like and a follow to see more of his insanely good artwork and to contact him for any of your artwork needs.
The Tragical podcast intro music was produced by Jahreezy. Contact information can be found on his Instagram at Jahreezy. Jahreezy.